Welcome to Extreme Chunk PvP. In this series, Link and myself randomly selected 2 chunks for us to start in. We are not allowed to unlock more chunks until all available content in our last chunk is completed. We have 4 hours on the clock and we fight at the end of each episode. If you win, 15 minutes are awarded to you for the next episode's progression. The winner is declared for whoever wins the last fight. These are on Jagex hosted worlds, so it's times 10 XP, double resources for skilling, and 5 times drop rates for rare items. Today we are here to talk about a game we all know and love, Raid Shadow Legends. Raid has over 600 champions, which all come from unique factions to help you explore the wonderful world of Teleria. Make sure to use the QR code or use the links below to download Raid yourself on your mobile phone or your PC. The newest boss in Raid Shadow Legends may just be the craziest one yet, the Hydra. The giant beast comes with many heads and each head is a complete boss of its own. Let's talk about the Head of Suffering. This head has a special effect called Pain Link, which puts back some of the damage it takes right back onto you. You could be the downfall of your own team if you are not careful about your approach. You'll need to bring specific champions to take care of a Pain Link debuff if you want to succeed. Then there is the Head of Torment. This head strikes fear into your team, causing them to be paralyzed. This makes them miss turns and even lose access to your skills. Again, only way to kill this head is to bring champions that specialize with certain abilities like the Perfect Veil to bring it down. Raid will also be giving away a super limited edition champion. Some of you may know him already. It's esports legend Simple. Between now and January 28th, his limited edition champion is available for free to both new and old players. All you have to do is log in for 7 days between now and January 28th. It's also the holidays, and there is a full schedule of festive activities with special events and tournaments. There's even some new fusion events to help you add some of Raid's festive champions to your collection. So make sure to scan the QR code on screen or click the link in the description. New players will get an epic player by the name of Rector Drath, 200k silver, 1 XP boost, 1 energy refill, and 1 ancient shard so you can summon champions as soon as you hop onto the game. They'll only be around for the next 30 days, so make sure not to wait. And it's that easy, guys. You can find me in game under the name rarghbusiness, and maybe we'll even play together. I'll see you there.
B's and G's, welcome back to another episode of the PvP chunk thing, whatever we're calling it. How are we all doing? If you have missed any of the previous episodes, there will be a playlist up here in the top right corner and in the description. Give that a click and you'll be able to get yourself caught up with everything you would have missed. You definitely want to go and click on that now because I am about to spoil the result, whether I won or lost. So click on that playlist and here's your 3, 2, 1, go. Countdown, spoilers now. We did win the last episode, 4 hours 15, so we get that extra 15 minutes, which we've been racking up recently. We've I don't know exactly how many wins we're on now, but we're definitely over like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours extra on what Kins has had. Yeah, maybe a little bit less actually, because he did win the first 6, I think. So it might. I think we have positive time on him, and we were way behind at one point. As you can see, guys, I am here in the Warriors Guild. We're just going to stock up on some food, stock up on some pots, and then I'm going to fire on over to the Forthos dungeon again, just because we actually did really well in that last fight. Even with him having a load of upgrades, we absolutely nailed it. So I sort of want to get myself, to be honest, Sarah Brews. And as soon as I got Sarah Brews, I'll be happy to then move on back to the crafting grind. We're still going to be focusing on trying to unlock a power army, which of course is 70 crafting. So we're not too far off it. And then we are also, of course, focusing on getting ourselves the red D-hide armor together so that we can kill Sarachnis and we can be protected from his magic attacks if he ever decides to go down the entangle route, maybe in the final fight or something.
Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 14 of the Extreme Chunk PvP Challenge series. In the last episode, we still lost. Actually, we lost somehow seemingly worse than the episode before, even though we have upgrades, which was a bit weird. But I'm feeling okay because we still have so many upgrades that we can chase, guys. And in this episode, I actually want to focus on food, or at least that's the later end of the episode. Right now, we want to open up more of the map, rough out some of the edges, like get anti-poison and stuff like that. So the first thing we're actually going to do is try to unlock Falador, which should be really, really easy. Of course, we just need the Amulet of Strength, which we're not going to get from the mole. We're just going to craft it ourselves because we can. and get a mithril mace, which we can buy really, really easily. We got to buy a brown apron, and we can do that really easily. So you know what? Let's actually start that timer. Come here, we're going to buy the brown apron. Then we're going to tele over to Fally. Ooh, we get a music track. Our first time in here, Flynn. We're going to buy a mithril mace. I guess a mithril mace and an addy mace give the exact same prayer bonus. And now we're going to run up to the crafting guild to mine some gold and to also snag ourselves an amulet mold. We're going to have to squeeze through here. It is possible. It's just so hard to see because it's all, you know, white and snowy now, which is awesome. But we can squeeze along here and we should be totally fine. As it turns out, there's no amulet molds up here, which is okay because we actually have Rimington unlocked as well that we can go to. And they definitely... Oh, wait. Ah, haha! I'm such an idiot. I knew it was here. I'm so dumb. Okay, who cares? Who cares then? All right, back to Fally. Wow, Oh, wow. That makes me feel a lot better. I panicked for a second, but it still was possible, so I don't even know why I'm panicking. Anyways, we mined a lot of gold because I'm sure we'll need it for crafting or something. We're also going to make myself a defense ammy at the same time because I can use that for everything I do because the strength ammy isn't going to help me too much unless I'm training defense, which I'm actually not too bothered that I have pretty much base 70s for melee because there is going to be a point where I'm going to be like, hey, I want to get some defense levels, and you know what? We're not going to be having pleb stats, and we can actually probably get that to like 80, 85 pretty easily, assuming we have the time. So I wanted to buy a bunch of feathers. It's going to be... I was going to say that's going to be quite expensive. No, it's not. Just kidding. What are they? 2 GP each? I'm a baller with my 50k. That should be like 80k, but it's not, which is very depressing. I mean, I'm probably not going to need this many feathers, but fuck it. We'll do one more little stack just because we can, and it's pretty cheap. Not going to lie, I thought the charter ship sold balls of wool, but they don't. But this guy definitely does. And we'll buy a lot because we might need these at some point. Let's create that. Let's create that. And boom and boom. And that's actually going to be the time. So let's stop here. Let's pull up the chunk picker because that's Fally completely unlocked. I love how I'm acting like it's... No, actually, whoa. Far from completely unlocked, but you know what I mean. We can move on. I always get my words mixed up here. That is a strength ammy and a mithril mace. Done. So I actually want to test something. Am I allowed to come here now? Because I'm sick of not having a Camelot telly. I'm pretty sure there's going to be no best in slot. Whew, that's going to be so good to tell you to Camelot now, because I was going to have to walk down all the way from Kildegram again just to go all the way down here, because the next goal that I actually want to do is to come to this chunk here, a very odd chunk, but there is that anti-poison spawn, a super anti-poison to be exact, and of course that's going to be crucial because I don't have access to Druidic Ritual. I shouldn't say that. I do, but I'll lock myself in there for probably the remainder of the series because the biggest requirement there is actually 85 smithing to smelt a, what is it, rune dagger, 85 smithing, because you can get a runite bar from the crystal chest, and that doesn't seem like a fun idea because I would just slow myself down way too much. So we're going to come down here. We're just making sure there's nothing in those clock tower dungeons. I just checked it off. There isn't. Fight arena. So there's nothing in the fight arena chunk. And if we come down here, pickpocket and gnome, we're already 75 thieving. So that'll be really quick to do. And that's going to be it. And then, of course, the chunk after will... I don't think that has any requirements. We can't actually get there from here. But after we unlock this, if there's no requirements or requirements we can do in other chunks, we can just unlock Castle Wars, telly there, and then walk on up. Happy days. I don't want to obviously come around because it'll take too long.
All right, guys, 2 grubby keys here. Sorrow brews, come on. No sorrow brews, but sharks and prayer potions, we take those. And we got that sack that fucking changes the Sarachnis pet, for fuck's sake. It's only 1 in 25. It's not rare or anything, but it's like, it transmogrifies the pet or whatever. Okay. A few more super sets, which is nice. As I said in the last video towards the fight, I said that I don't have too many of these, so it is nice to have them. 200 death runes as well. Will I use them? I don't know. But it's nice to see those 8 sharks come through. A little update on the stats. 86 strength. I'm going to go to 88 strength. And then I'm going to go for defense levels, I think. Right, I actually got some drops so that we could just alch everything I have, so I don't have to go back to the bank. I might actually bring alchs from now on. It might make some sense to do that, to be honest, so I don't have to keep doing double trips and stuff. But 2 more here. What's the time? 1:46. Let's have a look. Dragon bones. I'm going to take them. Not great, though. Some more supers, I guess. And on the second one, open anyway. Yeah, go on then. And we get some Saradomin brews. Oh, that is not a Sara brew. There. Unreal stuff. We can put these together to make some space. We got what? Super restores down there as well. Another Sara brew, or at least a half there. Unreal. No more sharks, unfortunately. I think we're just shy of having 28 sharks. I probably won't need 28 sharks. Because we will obviously have like super attacks and whatever. But I would like to have 28 sharks for the final fight just in case I use 1 or 2 here or there. So yeah, still waiting on some sharks. Super happy about 1.5 Sara brews. I would like to see 1.5 more probably before we call this quits and go back to the crafting. But very, very happy there. I don't think I left anything. I'll be fuming if I did. If I read the comments and you guys are like, you left this, I will cry, but no, I think we're good.
Oh, get him. He's in the right square. We can't walk any further. Yeah, dude, that's so annoying. We can't go any further to the west. And I didn't want to unlock that chunk because there's like these really annoying tortoises that I talked about a few episodes ago. So as long as this guy doesn't walk away, because these, for some reason, you can't. Of course he walks away. This shouldn't take too long, but I promise you, even waiting around is a lot quicker than trying to kill those giant tortoises for 1 in 128 pink robes. So, yes, there we go. Pause the timer. Perfect. 75 thieving. That's going to be everything there. Please tell me there's nothing to unlock. We got to unlock that observatory dungeon. Okay, just ticked it off. Let's see. And there's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing down there. And that means we get the Castle Wars chunk. So we'll have to tell you there and walk on up. But I don't think we'll have any requirements here either. So now that we're in a good spot and we can kind of unlock anything we want. And since our next big goal is fishing, I'm actually going to unlock this chunk right here. Just to kind of force ourselves to get where we want to go. And now I have to get the fishing and cooking, which I don't really think is going to take too long. The best spot for me to probably fish would be Shiloh. I also have to cook the food, which is why I'm not going to be doing any barbarian fishing or anything like that. But of course, I'm not going to unlock Shiloh Village. That'll take far too long. So the best bet is just going to be to fish in Lumbridge and chop these trees to cook right there with a tinderbox and take it from there. Okay, so this is everything we need to get our fishing journey underway. I'm actually not going to get the anti-poison now because I still have a cooldown from when we went to get our ball of wool. So it doesn't really matter if I do it now or later. Most important thing is that we have about 3.5 hours, I'll say, because we need 15 minutes to, of course, hopefully cook some sharks if I actually can get it in this episode. And not burn a bunch of them, get recoils, and of course get that anti-poison. So we have a lot of time this episode, and let's hope we can actually get some shit done. Let's get some locks and let's start fishing. That's 71 fishing. Do you guys know what that means? I can actually boost in order to catch a shark. I do have Admiral Pies. I have 2 in the bank that are already cooked and everything, and they're really easy to make for me now, especially because I can fish tuna. I'm still not going to go and do it yet because I still don't have the cooking level, and I do think that trying to fish a full inventory of sharks, even with double resources, is going to be a pain in the ass if it's the exact distance from the boost I'm going to get. So I'm probably going to get like 73 or 74, just so fishing sharks is a lot easier, and of course get 80 cooking in the process. I've actually been dropping all the trout, and I've just been cooking the salmon. That's what I've been doing the entire time. And we're almost 80 cooking, and hopefully by 80, you know, we'll be that 73, 74. Even if not, it just means a lot faster fishing experience because I'm not focused on cooking. I'm not really going to try to go past 80 cooking. It'd be great, but I don't think it's worth the time. I'll burn a few extra sharks, oh well, but I'd rather save the time and go do something else in this episode. So yeah, we can actually fish sharks, which is actually unreal, and we still have 1 hour and 15 minutes left in the episode. All right, we're coming up on that 80 cooking, which means it is time to go and fish some sharks. Only 2 more to cook. We're actually probably not going to get that 74 today. Doesn't really matter too much. I want to cook a little more in case we do need to make some more Admiral Pies in the future. Actually, that's more than enough. Who am I kidding? We're going to teleport to Camelot. We got to go grab some runes. And then it's time to fish some sharks, which probably will take an okay amount of time, even with double resources. But we can do it. And I'm happy. We're finally going to upgrade from stews, and that's the important part out of all of this.
2 more Grubby keys. Got 35 minutes left. Hopefully we can get another. Come on. What we get in? Ranger potion, death runes, and sharks. And some more Sorrow Brews. Yes. And there's a super restore. Wow. Awesome. 200 laws. I've sort of been collecting these thinking like, will I use them for anything? That's so nice to see. I don't really have a plan for my lore runes, but I'll take that all day long. Unreal stuff. And on top of that, we're looking at 12 sharks there. Unreal. So we've got more than enough sharks for over one fight now. We're approaching enough for maybe 2, possibly. So nice to see. I will just do the last 34 minutes here. There's no point in starting the crafting grind by the time I get over there and stuff. It's just not worth it. Not worth it. So, yeah, I'll hit the bank. We'll get ourselves set up for another 30 minutes of this. And I think I'm completely ready. I know I've got enough potato and cheeses and stuff like that. We've got the recoils already ready. I made them all last time. So we should just be good to go straight into the fight. Alright guys, coming into the last 1 minute 50 here. Same setup as always. Last couple of fights, it's going to be exactly the same as that. We're bringing a super anti as well. I won't bore you with me showing you that. It's not really worth it, seeing as I'm doing exactly the same as I did. 88 strength, which is awesome. When we do start using supers, that gives me a max hit. And also, obviously, I got a max hit from going from 85, I think we were, to 88 this episode. Also, just sort of gaining some defense levels now as well. 82 at the moment. I sort of want to get that up to 85, maybe 90. Just because if he does use magic, obviously, it rolls mostly off our magic level, but it does also go off that defense level as well. So, you know, and on top of that, it's just great for when he's using range against me, having a higher defense level. So, yeah, that's all of it, really. Again, apologies. Hopefully, next episode, we get the crafting level to start doing the red D-hide, and then we can do some Sarachnis. I hope that we can get a decent amount of Sarachnis done, but right now it just wouldn't be worth it. I might try and send a Sarachnis next episode, just in this gear, and we'll just see how horrible it is. Pretty certain it's going to be horrendous and just use up way too much food. Sorry. Yeah, so that's my thought process. Can we get a cudgel? That was the whole point in unlocking this. I mean, obviously the grubby keys have been great as well, but the cudgel is what I want. We'll see what happens. I'm nearly going to die here.
All right, so we have 30 minutes, and we are officially in the fishing guild. Now, the main reason why I picked this one over other shark fishing spots is because you get a +7 invisible boost in here, and it's next to a range, so I'll probably just use that to cook. So the pie gets us to 78. I have no idea how long or short this is going to take, but we should have plenty of time for a full inventory of cooked food and to make recoils and to maybe get a few more unlocks because, again, this is all we need for this chunk, and then we can actually move on and unlock other areas of the map. All right, so one Admiral Pie got us way more than a half an inventory, but the question is, will we burn most of these? Before we finish cooking, though, that is this chunk done. So we will pause the timer. I'm not too worried about my fishing level because it's already under the 76. That's why I'm over here in the first place. So let's pull up the chunk picker. And the chunk that I actually have planned to unlock in this episode right now is the ranging guilds. So we checked out the Temple of Ikob, and I think the only thing down there we need is the Boots of Lightness. So that's not going to be hard at all. All of this stuff is really easily obtained, but we can buy arrows in here, and that's honestly what, you know, I want to use it for. Crafting set of chaps would be incredibly easy. I already have that level, and there's a tannery in there now, which could be potentially useful going forward. So yeah, but anyways, guys, we're not going to worry about those right now, obviously. We're going to keep cooking, so let's start that timer again. Dude, I burnt like half my sharks. That's so depressing, but it's fine. It's fine. We still have time. 24 sharks. That's not the greatest, but I guess we'll take it. The next thing we're going to do, guys, is actually just run up here real quick, get some really quick upgrades, the stuff that we can buy, just to, you know, get some stuff off the list, but also to buy some rune arrows as well, simply because I want to see how it works in this fight. I don't think it's better than an natty crossbow. With our current bolts, though, I think it might be. All right, so we need to buy these two, which are actually best in slot for magic because they don't give any negative range attack. We need a, what's it called? A rune throwing axe, and we need to equip it. So let's come over here real quick. I believe it's just coins here. Yep. Boom, let's equip that. And also an oak shield, which should be on the table. Oh, and a coif, which we could use while training. Yes, how did I forget that? Nice. That's actually gonna be good. Cool. Now we can come over here and, oh, yeah, it's so much money, but, ooh, that hurts. But we'll buy 10 more, and 60 should be enough for the fight. There really isn't too much I need to spend coins on, so Figure why the hell not? Test it out, see how it goes. All right, we're gonna make a ton of sapphire rings right now. Get some crafting XP in the process because that will have to go up, of course, anyway. So we're gonna make 12 of these. We're gonna tell you to Varrock. We're gonna try to make an Admiral Pie really fast and then get the remaining 3 sharks that we need because one of those slots will be an extra ring. So I don't think we could do it, if I'm being honest, but we're gonna try. Probably should have brought my tellies here, but we're gonna try to do it and see if we can have a full inventory of sharks because I really want to see how well it's gonna work. I feel like we're starting to finally make progress. You know, I just realized that I could burn this and it's all for nothing, but we're still going for it. We need to fish a tuna and cook that tuna and then put it all together, then cook it. We could do this. 5 minutes left. We could definitely do this. I wasn't supposed to bake the potato. I wasn't supposed to bake the potato. Pick a raw potato. What am I doing? There it is. It's raw. Will it cook? Mod Ash, I'll love you forever if you let this go through. Yeah, okay, well. Mod Ash, we're enemies. We are fucking enemies. I'm just gonna fish tuna and swordfish for the rest of the episode because I want the fishing XP and I have nothing else to do. So, honestly, guys, Admiral Pie seemed like a bitch. I'm probably just gonna get 76 fishing. I think I could do it in under an hour. I mean, don't quote me on that. I'm just throwing out numbers here. But even if I get like 75 fishing really easily, we're already almost 74. It's gonna save us a lot of time in the long run, not having to go for Admiral Pies and shit. So maybe it won't be next episode, but I definitely want to top it off just so it's a lot easier. And that's really annoying. I didn't even. It's okay. We have 24 sharks and we'll fill the rest with salmon. We still have salmon. Not even salmon. Swordfish. Fish the swordfish. We have 2 minutes. I don't think I could burn swordfish. I think it's impossible. Or maybe 80 is the threshold, which actually would still be impossible. Rargh, what the hell are you talking about? Okay, so we have swordfish. I feel a little better. I'm really excited about this one. If I'm being completely honest, I still think we're going to fall a little short of killing Link, but I do think this is going to be the first fight in about 7 episodes where it's going to be close. I don't think the magic short bow was better, but I'm just really curious to see how rune arrows put up against Link, and I'm really excited to see the outcome of this one. We do have the sharks. We didn't quite get a full inventory, but that's okay. We will iron out the kinks for next episode. I also have a lot of really exciting moves planned that maybe Link will see coming, maybe he won't. But we have some really exciting stuff coming up in the next few episodes, and I think this account's going to be deadly very soon. Very, very soon. So guys, I will see you in the fight, and fingers crossed that we do well. Oh my god, dude, I just realized I forgot to get the anti-poison. Oh, it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. For the next episode, again, we'll iron out the kinks in the next episode.
Skiddos.
Hello, hello.
How we doing, mate? How we doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
I will say this is the first episode in a while. Well, I guess this episode and last episode were the first ones in a while where I feel like I'm making a lot of progress in one episode, and it's not so much like preliminary planning. It's like we're actually getting stuff done sort of stuff.
Right.
So
like you're actually doing the act of what you want to do.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
All right. So
I feel better than I have in other fights.
Confidence level?
Not the highest, but astronomically higher than it was a few ago.
Okay.
I'm still a little nervous because I took more damage in the last fight with better armor. So
Yeah.
I really don't know what's gonna happen this time.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right. Well, I'll be honest. I haven't really changed much. So we'll jump into a combat reveal. We'll go from there, and we'll see how we're looking.
I like it. I like it.
Cool.
Let's do it.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, okay. I don't think you've
Oh,
changed.
you trained. I haven't.
I did train a little bit, yeah. A lot of it, actually.
No crafting?
No,
Or
I
did you take a
took
different
a
method?
break from the crafting. I
Okay.
mean, you're going to see this anyway, so I wanted to focus on getting some Sara brews together. So my plan was to hit some Grubby keys up, just to see if I could pull some, because I think they're going to be pretty useful towards the final fight. So, yeah.
Okay.
No crafting this episode, but I'll get back to it at some point.
All right. Magic. No, I'm kidding.
80 attack, 88 strength, 82 defense, 72
yeah, it
magic.
seems like you trained all episodes.
I think I did. I believe so. Did a little bit of cooking because I was running out of food, so I did do a little bit of that, but, you know, probably took 10 minutes max.
Okay. I did one thing all episode, and I don't want to say... I mean, I guess you'll easily figure it out. I'm not going to say it, but I'll tell you the 2 skills I was working on all episode, or for pretty much 3.5 hours, I want to say. Fishing and cooking.
Okay. I got a pretty good idea what you're going for.
Got an idea.
There's a lot of chunks that are like, do this. Which, you know.
I will say, I didn't do it for... Well, I did it for a chunk because I wanted to work towards something, but the chunk that made me do this, I kind of self-imposed it on myself. So.
Okay, all right.
Self-imposed it on myself. That's very redundant.
A lot of imposing there. A lot of imposing there. Okay, let's jump into a gear reveal then. I'm not gonna mess around, mate. I have exactly the same gear. I
have a few different items.
Okay.
I have 2 recoils. I'll just say that now.
Okay, I'm going one.
Okay. Necklace. Wait, did I have this I did have this last one? I don't even remember if I did.
No, I don't think you did. I
don't think I did. Yeah, that's this episode. We got a defense, Sammy.
Okay.
It was either that or strength, and strength wouldn't have done me anything.
No, makes sense.
Going for this. To make a power AME is a bit high on the crafting spectrum, so definitely not going to go after that. And, you know, I felt like being a little spontaneous this time around just to see how it would work, because I didn't feel like spending a lot of time making bolts. I could have, but I figured, you know what, let's try something else. Gonna take out the magic short bow. All right. But this time we have 60 rune arrows to go along with it.
Okay. All right.
Figure if this flops, we never touch it again. Just to get an idea.
Also, I brought a super anti, so there's an inventory slot wasted right there.
Ooh, yeah, boom. Funny enough, dude, I actually unlocked the square to get super antis, and I just completely forgot to pick it up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that was the last clip I filmed. I'm like, guys, I'm such an asshat.
Oh no.
But you know.
Oh well.
I'll iron out the kinks in the next episode, guys. I promise.
All right, let's see what the inventories are looking like.
My journey for better food was a bit troublesome.
I just want to before you do that, guys. I've forgotten to bring the super. I will change that for the fight. Apologies. One of these will be a super. Carry on.
Man's trying to add food now.
don't, because Team Rargh will get on your back. Oh.
So let me tell you about the tale of Rargh trying to fish sharks. I had 2 Admiral Pies in my bank, and I was like, ooh, you know, plus 5 boosts. Happy fucking days. Go in the fishing guild because you get that invisible +7 boost or whatever it is. Bro, sharks are so fucking slow, and I burned like half of them. So the last 15 minutes of the episode, I'm running back to Varrock, making an Admiral Pie. I bake the potato. You're not supposed to bake the potato. It's a raw potato. No. I try to cook it, and I burn the fucking thing. So I just,
little bit of behind the scenes trivia for those of you who enjoy this. Kins actually messaged me at the start of this episode saying, "Are boosts allowed?" And I was like, yeah, that's fine.
Saw it coming.
Well, the reason I saw it coming even more was I actually took an Admiral Pie to go kill, what's it called? The spiders with. And I've got that rune light feature where it tells you what it does before you eat it. And it was like 5+ fishing boost. And I was like,
Oh, right. And you knew I just had to make one for a task.
Yeah. So I didn't actually eat it. I kept mine because I was like, okay, that could come in handy. So that's the reason why I was thinking, is that what the boost is going for?
Yeah. Bro, but I'm probably just going to get the fishing level anyway. It's so annoying using Admiral Pies. And I could probably get 76. I'm basically 74. I am probably like less than an hour away from 76.
I think for you it makes sense, but like for me, I was thinking if I get a task or something, like it'll be quite nice to have that boost.
Right,
because obviously I'm getting sharks anyway from Grubbies.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously that empty space will be a super. I will change that now. But yeah.
So wait, what were you cooking in this episode then?
Oh, just like raw fish that I'd fished previously because I was running out of food.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it was just like 10 minutes out to just like keep the food up sort of thing.
I've got him on food!
Yeah.
The first time in the series. Actually, not the first time, but first time in a long time, we'll say.
let's get into this, dude.
Let's do it.
And I'm going to do my anti now for those Team Rarghs who are going to be like, I forgot. All right, Skins. I'm going to start potting up, and then I'll hit you with the 2-second warning.
Cool.
Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Potting
We had to move
up.
a little bit deeper, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. 2-second warning. Boom.
Yep.
Here we go. Oh, fuck. I've just eaten a potato by accident.
Oh, yes. You love to see it. Here we go, boys.
Oh, God.
Let's get it.
Okay. That was actually some pretty decent specs there, so I'll take it.
We're not hitting. We're not hitting.
Well, I'm way off on that. That was 4 tick I was going for there. He's got the upgraded food now, though.
No massive fucking delays on those pies either.
Yeah.
Great news.
Come on. Recoil's flying everywhere. I probably would have been. Yeah. I probably should have taken 2. Like
yeah,
if I'd known.
Yeah, if you'd known. Because a lot of my hits will be under 10.
Yeah.
All right.
Come on, this is power play time. This is power play time. Don't want to be eating too much. Come on. I can't.
17.
I can't double flick on 3 tick guys with this ping. It's impossible. I'll just run out of prayer points. So we're just going attacking.
Is MSB the move? That's the question. I mean, the better food's definitely helping as well.
Yeah. Oh, man, I'm so off. What am I doing? My clicking's been horrendous. And I wasted a potato at the start. It's been bad, guys. It's been bad.
It's not looking good.
No.
Well, I mean, it's still gonna be a close fight regardless, Link. So it's okay. Oh man, I should have kept attacking. I think.
I was about to DDS.
Okay, then
I had my finger over it, ready. Yeah, no, it was the right decision for sure.
Oh shit! You can kill me. You can kill me. Oh, it's a good thing DDSs are utter trash.
Wow, I'm fuming. I think we both risked it there, though. To be fair, which is nice to see.
Dude, and oh man, if I didn't anti-poison, it's okay. You live and learn. You live and learn, guys. It's okay.
I might have to start actually making fucking food. Fuck's sake, kids.
I was sorry. I'm a competition now. Fuck. I'm kind of insulted by that. Come on. Yes. Yes.
Ooh. Oh my god!
I don't have a spec. No, I'm so angry. I think you can hit 28s. See their swordfish up.
I think I can hit 29s if I'm being completely honest. There's a 25.
As he hits a 25.
MSB's throwing me.
Oh, you went for it.
I thought higher potential.
Went for it.
I've thrown my
prayer. It worked.
Now. 0 prayer.
You what? Ooh.
Yeah, I really messed up on the prayer here, guys, but that's the way it goes, isn't it?
I think my flicks have actually been pretty good. I just think what messes me up so bad is I have to take off my protect from melee so much sooner than you do, because I have to compensate for you possibly using smite. I'm gonna risk it. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm not gonna risk that. How do I go from hitting like a madman to just
That was an insane
flopping
train.
like... Yeah.
That was an insane train, although I'm not fucking hitting now. 5! Come on, you can do way better than that.
A 2. A 2. Can hit 17s and I'm hitting 2s, Link.
I feel you, mate. I feel you.
Maybe MSB is the play till Rune crossbow.
Man, that's deadly.
A 1! A 1! Oh! Oh my god, he's out.
No! Are you out?
Oh my god, I'm out. Holy crap! Oh my gosh, like I'm gonna die. Should I pick up your stuff or run?
Nah, it's cool. I'll come back and get it.
Okay,
I'll come back and get
okay,
it.
it's all on the ground. Oh my gosh!
B's and G's. B's and G's. There's
Link,
a game on.
That curry now.
There's
you
a
gotta
game
make
on.
That curry. Holy crap!
We'll catch you in the next
Let's
episode, B's and
go.
G's. We'll keep you
We'll
on
see
in
you then.
suspense. Let's go.